You should not be afraid to at least try something that, like an idea. I'm not talking about going to school, intaking a bunch of information. I'm talking about from the inside out, like something that you have inside that you want to get out. An idea. I don't know, maybe you want to write a book. I know 3 people that want to write books. Have they done it yet? No. And I think the reason is because they're afraid. Maybe nobody's going to read the book. Maybe they don't know how to write. I had somebody tell me they don't write that well. I'm like, well, they have programs that can correct your writing. So that shouldn't be an issue. I think the biggest thing is just they're afraid. Like, it's fear of not knowing what's going to happen, not knowing if, you know, whatever they're trying to do, is it going to succeed? And so here's the thing. I've done many things that failed. I failed at a lot of things, I think. I failed at so many things. I've gotten close, really close. I was one phone call away from having one of my ideas in Target and Walmart. Okay? True story. It happened. And I came close several times to having some other products out there. It didn't happen. I got a licensing deal for one of them, and the deal fell through. Like, it sometimes happens. Was I distraught? No. Was I disappointed? I was very disappointed. A lot of times I've been rejected. People haven't returned my phone calls. I've wanted to do things, and I had to depend on other people to say yes or no, and it didn't always work. And I wanted it really bad. I wanted things to work. I wanted to be in Walmart, of course. But I wasn't, like, I didn't give up. So you do have to allow yourself time to grieve, time to be sad, be disappointed. I remember a couple of years ago, not too long after I got the licensing deal. So I had a licensing deal, y'all. I had it. Boom. This is a really popular company in Target and Walmart. They're online. Like, if you walk into Target and you go into the juvenile section, like the kids section, they're in there. They're big. I've talked to many companies that are in Target right now, like big dogs, like vice presidents of marketing, sales, everything. Like, I have contacts within companies where I can say, hey, I have an idea, and I can send it to them, and they'll let me know if they like it or not. So I had to get to that point. I went through a lot of rejection, though, to get to that point. So don't be afraid to try. Most likely, and I'm going to be honest with you, most likely it might fail. But that doesn't mean you give up. Still have to do it, right? I've gotten to the finish line so many times, and it didn't work out. I allowed myself to be sad, sulk, be disappointed, and tell myself I suck and I'm not good at what I do, and the idea was stupid, and all of the crazy things that we have in our mind. Sometimes things just don't work out, but that does not mean that you don't try, and it doesn't mean that you give up after it doesn't work out. You just keep going. So yeah, allow yourself a day, 2 days, and before you know it, you'll have another idea. If you start a business and it fails, it's okay. You can always start another one. That wasn't the one. So the truth is, you probably will fail. Like, today I was having a conversation with 2 people, and everybody wants to wait. Oh, I'm going to wait until I get this, and I'm going to wait until I get that, and I need this to do that. It's like, no, just start it. Start with what you have and build on it. And listen, if it doesn't work out, it's okay. It's okay. You can try something else. So, if you needed to hear that you're going to be a failure, or you are a failure, I'm telling you, you are a failure. It's okay. I'm a failure too. Some of the most successful people are failures. So get over yourself. Give yourself a day or 2. Eat some ice cream, some junk food, some devil dogs. I love devil dogs. Yeah, I love devil dogs. and just be sad. Get back at it. All right. So yes, you're a failure. So join the club.